a high-stakes game in Port Charles, secrets and sacrifices. The underworld of Port Charles is more treacherous than it appears, with shadows concealing dangerous secrets and betrayals lurking around every corner. Anna Devane sits alone in her office, her mind churning over her latest suspicions. The conversation she had earlier about Holly Sutton lingers in her thoughts, unsettling her. In Anna's line of work, loyalty is elusive, and she knows all too well that even close allies can be unpredictable. Holly's murky history with stolen jewels and risky choices only adds to Anna's concerns. With a sigh, she mutters to herself, Holly's loyalty is always in question, but it's those unexpected betrayals that sting the most. Her focus sharpens on her latest intel. Jen Sidwell, a criminal with a personal vendetta, was last seen in Miami. She's convinced he's made his way to Port Charles. What Anna doesn't yet realize is that Sidwell has already taken drastic action. He's captured Holly's daughter, Sasha Corbin, and his demands may force her closest allies to make unimaginable sacrifices. Anna's resolve hardens. There's no room for error in a game where lives hang in the balance. Sidwell's move is coldly calculated. Unable to find the diamonds in Holly Sutton's suite at the Metro Court, he opted for a ruthless tactic, kidnapping her daughter. His scheme isn't about ransom alone, it's about control, forcing Holly and her allies to bow to his demands. And Sidwell has set his sights on even bigger prey, Jason Morgan and Lucky Spencer. In Sidwell's eyes, every move is a potential trap, a cruel chess game where each player's life is a bargaining chip. For him, mercy is a flaw, and each hesitation or act of compassion from his adversaries is an opening he can exploit. Meanwhile, across town, another kind of tension is simmering. Willow Corinthos carries a heavy burden, wrestling with guilt over secrets she never intended to keep. Her intentions were innocent, meant to provide solace to those mourning Sam McCall's death. But what began as a quiet moment turned into something unexpected when she encountered Drew Quartermain while comforting Emily Scout Quartermain. What should have been a brief moment of support sparked a connection Willow can't easily explain. Now, she finds herself questioning every decision, the memory of that fleeting moment with Drew gnawing at her conscience. In the dimly lit hospital chapel, Michael Corinthos stands beside his sister, Christina Corinthos Davis, offering silent support as she grapples with the shock of Sam's death. The weighty silence of the chapel is a stark contrast to the turmoil inside him. Michael has secrets of his own, ones he keeps buried deep, but Christina's grief keeps his protective instincts in full force, if only to momentarily distract him from his own struggles. He doesn't know about Willow's inner conflict yet, but his own hidden guilt and unresolved feelings threaten to unravel the stability he's tried so hard to build. For now, Michael's dedication to his family keeps him anchored, but the secrets he hides may be a ticking time bomb waiting to upend everything he's worked to protect. The bonds tested and fractures deepening. In a city of secrets, every choice and every hidden truth risks unraveling the fragile bonds holding loved ones together. As Holly's desperate choices reverberate through Port Charles, Anna's suspicions, Sidwell's ruthless plans, and the quiet struggles of Willow and Michael weave together in an unpredictable dance of loyalty, betrayal, and survival. Will these characters find a way to preserve the relationships they cherish, or will their hidden truths consume them? Only time will reveal the toll that loyalty and sacrifice in Port Charles. Driven by a sense of foreboding, Carly Spencer has called for allies, sending out a message that trouble is on the horizon. Carly's instincts, honed from years of surviving turmoil, tell her that this crisis feels different, more personal, more immediate. She can't shake the feeling that someone close to her is in danger, and she's determined to find answers before it's too late. Rallying her trusted confidants, Carly steels herself for what's to come, knowing that her timing is crucial. In Port Charles, there's no margin for error when loved ones' lives are at stake. Meanwhile, Michael Corinthos wrestles with a sense of unease about Willow. Despite Brooklyn Chase's attempts to reassure him, Michael's intuition won't let him rest. He senses that Willow is holding something back, a suspicion that's slowly eating at him. His trust in her has been unwavering, but he can't ignore the feeling that there's a hidden struggle beneath her composed exterior. Little does he know, Willow's secrets run deep. secrets that have begun to erode the foundation of their marriage. As Michael voices his concerns to Brooke Lynn, Willow finds herself alone with Drew Quartermaine, finally confessing the regret that has weighed heavily on her heart. She looks at him, her eyes filled with sorrow. "This can never happen again," she whispers, the words thick with remorse. The connection between them, however unintended, has left a mark she fears will never fade. Drew, empathetic yet resigned, listens, understanding the depth of her turmoil. For Willow, this brief connection has created a rift in her life, one that might be irreparable. The silence between them is loaded with unspoken regret, each of them realizing how deeply these moments have impacted them. As she confronts her guilt, a chilling realization dawns on Willow. Her actions have set off a chain reaction, one that may soon spiral out of her control. What began as a gesture of kindness turned into an entanglement she never anticipated, one that threatens to shatter the life she has built. She fears that if Michael learns the full truth, his forgiveness may be out of reach, and their relationship may never recover. This hidden affair, however brief, casts a shadow over their future. And Willow can't shake the feeling that the peace she's longed for may now be slipping away forever. In the complicated web of secrets and lies entangling Port Charles, Michael and Willow's story stands as a stark reminder of how fragile trust can be. Each hidden truth, every whispered regret, builds the tension, setting the stage for revelations that could either mend broken hearts or leave irreparable scars. As Carly, Michael, Willow, and Drew navigate their tangled emotions, they find themselves on a collision course with truths that could change everything. Only time will reveal if forgiveness and understanding are possible, or if their lives will be forever marked by secrets that were too dangerous to keep hidden.